here.
Justin, a 19-year-old Ravenna man, pled guilty to aggravated murder charges in Portage County Common Pleas Court Thursday and was sentenced to life in prison plus 3 years for the 1987 murder of his ex-girlfriend. Rose Workman, 18, of Ravenna, died Friday night, authorities said. Sheriff's deputies and Ravenna police officers found her body Sunday in a shallow grave between Lynn Road and Muzzy Lake in Rootstown Township. The story I'm about to share happened in 1987 in the small farming community of Rootstown, Ohio. Matthew D. Platt, who was a 17-year-old student at Ravenna High School, was in a steady relationship with Rose Workman, who attended Maplewood Joint Vocational School in Ravenna. It is unclear when this relationship started, but according to court documents, the couple broke off the relationship sometime in the spring of 1987, but continued to date on and off throughout the summer and fall. During this time, Rose began to see and date other boys. This infuriated Platt, who was so angered by this that he hatched a plan to kill Rose. Two weeks before the murder, Platt told several friends that he had planned to kill Workman and had asked one of them how he could get a gun, but none of them took him seriously. The day before the murder, Platt enlisted the help of one of his friends to dig a shallow grave in the Woods of Terror, a wooded area in Rootstown Township that he and some friends had decorated as a haunted woods for Halloween. The night of the murder, a Friday evening, Platt took Rose on a date that ended at the site of the grave. The coroner's report showed that Platt shot her 3 times in the chest and 3 times in the forehead. With the .32 caliber revolver that belonged to his parents. He then buried her in the grave, which he marked with a cross. The next day, Platt went with a female acquaintance to the home of an adult friend and provided them with the details of the murder. Several of his friends discussed the issue with Platt's parents, then went to the site and found Workman's body. Platt was arrested later that day. George Keith, Platt's attorney, said that by pleading guilty, Platt waived his rights to appeal the Common Pleas Court's decision. There isn't a whole lot of information out there about this case, but it is known that Platt would have had to serve at least 23 years in prison before he would have been eligible for parole.
Alright, you guys, so we are here at Homeland Cemetery in Rootstown, Ohio, and after a little bit of digging, I finally found the grave where Rosemarie Workman is buried. I just wanted to do this video because of the lack of attention this case has gotten. There's only literally 2 articles you can find online about this. I had to dig pretty deep to even find her grave, because if you do a regular Google search, of Rose Marie Workman, it doesn't come up for the Find a Grave. I had to actually go through Ancestry to find her grave and where it was and like her family tree or whatever. It took some time, and I found like a really cool newspaper article I probably already showed. Obviously this isn't where she died, but we're about to go there here in a second. But I just wanted to go to her grave and kind of see it in person, pay respects, you know. You can see that she has a few other family members buried here. So her family must have been here in Rootstown or by the Ravenna area for a long time. And I just can't believe how young she was when she passed away. It's just so sad. 1969 to 87. Here's the entrance into the woods we just found. Alright guys, so we just got to the area between Lynn Road and Muzzy Lake. There actually was like an old abandoned drive down Lynn Road that would have led towards Muzzy Lake, so we just drove down there. And now we're in this like big open area of the woods. And I'm kind of thinking that this may have been the area where they would have had that haunted woods attraction maybe back in the day, because right off the trail of where we entered there was like a tiny area for like maybe cars or something to park. I'm not really sure, but yeah, this, I could picture this being dressed up as like kind of like a Halloween woods for sure. This is kind of like the only open area that we found, but yeah, we're kind of checking it out now. It's just crazy and scary to think that he would have like literally shot her to death right here in these woods, buried her in like a shallow grave with like a little cross. I really hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of this video. I am definitely going to come back to these woods very soon and do a paranormal investigation. I can't wait to film that investigation, because it's actually been a long time since I've done any paranormal investigation. So drop a like on this video, leave a comment of what you think about this entire case and why you think it got a lack of attention. I'm just trying to bring more attention to this case and just how bizarre and how like just crazy it really was. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment of what you thought, and I'll catch you guys very soon for the second part of this video. Peace out.